Hey everybody, welcome to We Run on Reruns. I'm Amanda and I'm here with my brother Eric.
How's it going, everybody? We are here now going over season 5 of Friends, episodes 11 and 12. We've got the one with all the resolutions and the one with Chandler's work laugh that we're going to talk about today. And again, earlier this week on our last podcast, we talked about how we were into kind of a string of Ross losing his mind episodes, and this
Yes.
doesn't help. This does not help Ross at all.
No. This is this one, the one with all the resolutions, is just Ross's complete meltdown, and it is great. It's so funny. And just to remind everyone, if you didn't catch our last episode, well, go and listen to it. But if you haven't had a chance to yet, I'll just give a quick recap of what happened. We had Joey covering for Chandler and Monica while they continued to sneak around. We had Ross being forced to go on leave at work after being referred to as Mental Geller. We had Rachel breaking it off with Danny after seeing how he interacted with his sister, which was extremely disturbing. And then we had Joey having to choose between his career and Fireball. Yeah. So
listen,
that's
maybe
really...
you could have a career in Fireball. Like, you don't know.
I think he should. That's where his passion is. So
seems like it's something that could happen.
So I agree. And Eric, I will say one of the things that bothers me a bit. So in the last part of this recap, some more detail there is the fact that as Joey is covering for Chandler and Monica sneaking around, one of the last things that convinced the friends of, you know, that weird stuff is happening and it's not just Joey's fault. He said, hey, it's actually Monica who's stalking me, and she stole my underwear, and we slept together in London. That's the excuse that they've given to kind of set this whole thing aside. And my thought is, we don't have one scene where Rachel's going to Monica like, Monica, what is happening here? Like, what? Trying to understand and talk with, like, you'd think that there would be a girls' moment where they're trying to talk with Monica about, I mean, listen, I get it. They're just trying to throw this in there to be funny, but it just doesn't, it feels like there would be more of a follow-up to that, I guess, than just sort of, okay, that's what happened, and let's just forget that excuse ever took place.
They had an opportunity to do that, and they never did, because the opportunity to do that was not in the first episode we talk about today, but in the second one, where Rachel takes a long lunch to have a whole chat about relationships.
That's what I'm
with Monica. All she had to do was, listen, you had this thing with Joey, and just that's it. Just reference it once.
Right.
And it would have all tied together. But it was a missed opportunity.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, she would have brought this up again. Like, Rachel of all people would not have just let this go and never wanted to talk about it. It doesn't fit.
So that's where, in the grand scheme, if you are a sitcom writer, are you assuming everybody has watched the previous episodes?
Right. Like, maybe they're just thinking it would
be
because
if you reference, hey, you had this fling with Joey.
Yeah.
Are all the viewers going to know?
Yeah.
But that's not true.
Right. But then I guess she could
There's a way that you could have done it.
She could have had a conversation with Joey about it first, right? Because she and Joey both now know. And she could have mentioned something to him like, so was that whole thing just a cover up?
Like,
this? You know what I mean?
When
and
Rachel figures it out.
Yes.
Yeah. And
like,
there's an opportunity there too. Yeah. And they definitely go through this whole thing. And that's, again, not this first episode we're going to talk about, but the next one. Yeah. There's an opportunity there to do that as well.
Yeah.
But
yes.
Either way.
There. But this first one, the one with all the resolutions. Oh, man. This is chef's kiss right here.
There you go. This is season 5, episode 11, the one with all the resolutions, where we have all of the gang making different resolutions, where Ross is going to have a resolution to do one thing that he's never done before every day. And Phoebe is going to pilot a commercial jet. And Chandler is going to not make as much fun of his friends. And Joey's going to learn to play guitar. And Rachel's going to gossip less. And then Monica decides that she's going to take more pictures. Mm-hmm. These are all the resolutions. And they all lead to all the different stories throughout this episode.
And you can almost argue that Chandler's isn't even a true resolution. It's more like a bet. Can you even do this for a week? And I'll give you $50.
The answer is no.
And the answer is absolutely not. I'm surprised he made it through 24 hours. That alone was shocking. And I love the very end of this episode when he just like unloads. He's like, I cannot handle holding on to all of this anymore. Yeah.
I mean, he didn't even make it 1 second. He's like, and it starts now.
Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, I do enjoy also just how this episode begins where Ross is saying, no divorces in 99. And they're like, your divorce isn't even final yet. All right. Just this one divorce in 99.
Well,
I'm going to make myself happy. Do you want to leave the room or?
Well, there you go. But that's actually not the true start of this episode. The start of this episode is Joey thinking as fast as he has ever thought before for anything.
This is amazing. Yes.
It's like he went into Rain Man status here to try and figure out how to do this. Because Chandler and Monica want to kiss at New Year's Eve as the ball is dropping. And literally, Joey's on the clock. He's got like 20 seconds to pull this off. Mm-hmm. And he goes up to, what is it, Ross? Yeah, he goes up to Ross first.
Yes.
And he says, who do you want to kiss, Rachel or Phoebe?
The history with Rachel.
You got the history with Rachel. He's like, oh, well, I guess I'll kiss Phoebe. He's like, well, who's going to kiss Monica? He's like, well, Chandler's going to kiss Monica. Oh, would you rather have me kiss her or him? Oh, good point.
Yeah.
And then moves on to Phoebe. Hey, Ross wants to kiss you at midnight. Okay, so obvious. Done.
It's so
easy.
Obvious. Why doesn't he just ask me?
Then he goes over to Rachel, sells her on the fact that who would you rather kiss, me or Chandler?
Oh yeah.
Good point.
Right. Yeah. That was great.
Like real easy way to like pile them all together to have Monica and Chandler have that moment. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was a good start. I liked it. I liked having Joey be the one to solve all the problems very quickly.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, Ross's resolution to try one new thing that he's never done every single day. I'm like, Ross, you really set the bar pretty high for yourself here.
That is such an insane resolution.
Yes. Yeah.
365 new things that you've never done. Now, to be fair,
could be
on January 1st, he asked out Elizabeth Hornswoggle, and that was the new thing he did that day. So, if the bar is as low as asking this specific girl out,
that's right.
Well, maybe you can do 365 things that you haven't done before. Mm-hmm. But then we get the leather pants.
This must be killing you.
You know what's really funny about that? I love this little thing that happens. And I notice it every time. And it's such a smooth little transition. But Joey and Chandler enter. And they're on one side. And Ross is on the other. And it's almost like the jokes are going this direction at Ross.
Yep.
And Chandler can't say any jokes. And then when he realizes the name, Joey does this like smooth pivot to the other side.
Yes.
And so now the jokes are going this way.
Yes.
And so he leaves Chandler all by himself so he can team with Ross against Chandler. And You don't see that super
so
often, but I
funny.
thought it was a smooth little transition to just showcase jokes are going this direction. Jokes are now going this direction.
And Joey's like, yeah, try to like handle this now, because they're trying to all trip Chandler up too, which is great because they know that all of these things are driving him crazy and he wants to make fun of them. But that's part of the bet, is that he can't make fun of them. You know, Phoebe trying to, pilot the commercial jet. And, I think that's the, is that when Chandler does break and say, now you need to find a group of people who are willing to plummet to their death. That's when he said,
No.
Am I messing that up?
He says that, and then they say, or Phoebe says that. Phoebe says that she wants to pilot a commercial jet. He makes the suggestion that he's got to find a group of people that want to plummet to their death. And then that's when they suggest maybe you shouldn't make fun of your friends so much.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So then
yes.
Chandler then says to Ross something along the lines of, well, that could be the new thing you do that day.
Yeah, right.
And it starts right now.
That's right. Yes. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. And Rachel,
like winning the $50 from me can be the new thing that you do that day.
Right, exactly. And listen, and Rachel wanting to gossip less. Okay, she considers herself like Ted Koppel, apparently.
So.
And Joey also, listen, he wants to do something that is on his resume.
He wants to learn. That's right. He wants to learn to play guitar because it would be cool if one of the things on his resume was true. Now, let's just talk about this guitar. Phoebe, what in the world are you doing? I mean, I will say that I have done the hand thing and gone, old lady, a number of times. I don't know why I find that funny, but it is funny. But boy, this story, I first of all enjoy the fact that they got the yellow pages out as like a time capsule where Joey's flipping through the yellow pages and shows pictures of kids with a guitar. Look, lessons. Using a guitar. This is stupid.
Phoebe does not even want him to touch a guitar, but also
no.
You want to learn the guitar? Then don't touch one.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. And I don't know.
It is.
I wouldn't expect anything less from Phoebe.
No.
Phoebe's like, well, I don't know the chords, but I know how my hand looks.
That's right.
When I play them.
And listen, there are plenty of musicians that excel at guitar and do not know like all the actual chords. Like they've just somehow learned it. In other ways from watching. I don't know. I mean, I think most experienced musicians probably know a certain at least base level.
I would imagine
notes
that while maybe you have taught yourself to play the guitar without knowing any of the notes or chords or any of that stuff or what they're called, if you are even moderately professional to the point where you're playing in coffee houses like Phoebe is, I'd like to think that you know the names of the notes.
Well, some guitar players also, they learn riffs. So like there's different ways of learning the guitar, but it's hilarious that she doesn't even want him to touch the guitar. I do appreciate out of this whole storyline at the very end when she's finally like, all right, Joey, hold the guitar. Here's my guitar. You're right. Why don't we learn by actually, I'm going to teach you while you're strumming along. And he goes to hold it and he goes to take one strum down the strings and immediately drops the guitar.
And he doesn't support it at all. He's just holding it there with one hand and just knocks it right out of his hand. Oh my goodness, Joey, come on, man.
And Phoebe just staring down at the ground at the guitar is really hilarious to me.
Well, and then Joey's, was it at least right? No, it wasn't.
Nope.
No, it was bad.
Nope.
Okay.
Was not good.
Then we move on. Mm-hmm. I think that ends Joey's playing career.
Yeah, I think so. But then we have Ross coming in.
Listen. This story needs to be told.
Yeah.
There was a day about 13 years ago when my kids were less than a month old.
I think less than a week old.
There you go.
Yeah.
That you were at our house and helping watch the kids as they are newborns. And my wife and I are trying to get some much needed rest.
Yes.
And we can't. It can't happen because Amanda is in the other room watching this episode of Friends, laughing hysterically. Like, so much so that the whole neighborhood is awake because this episode has aired with Ross and the leather pants. Amanda, take it away.
Well, no, it was, listen, you're making it sound way more dramatic than it was.
It was what it was.
Tina was trying to get some much needed rest, and I don't know what you were doing, Eric.
I was also
sleeping
resting
soundly for hours. I don't know
Probably.
if you woke up.
Not going to lie.
Yeah.
I fall asleep real easy.
But Mom and I are out with the babies in the living room and, you know, taking turns, like we're feeding them and just trying to help make sure Tina could get some sleep. And, but of course, then we want to stay alert ourselves and have something on. So we just had Friends on. I don't even remember when. At that point, I really hadn't. Well, I think I'd seen this episode maybe once before, but it was not something that I had seen countless times as I have now. That was kind of really the touch point for when I'm like, oh my gosh, this episode in particular just cracks me up. And yeah, the scene where Ross is in the bathroom and he's calling Joey on the phone, and Joey of all people is giving him instructions on what to do to get these pants up. And I'm thinking, like, this is the worst possible scenario. Like, can you even imagine, first of all, being at someone's house on, I guess this is their first date. They're just hanging out watching a movie. Yep. He's realizing these leather pants are so hot. He's having this internal dialogue like, oh my God, it is like a sauna in here. And now she wants to cuddle. Oh my gosh. And so he's going to the bathroom, immediately taking off the pants and is relieved, but then he cannot get them back up. So of all people, he calls Joey.
Well, he calls Chandler in Joey's apartment. And Joey's like, oh, Chandler's not here. He's like, well, you can help me.
And so and Joey's telling him, I mean, listen, the first suggestion of putting a little powder, it's like, hey, I get that. Soak up some of the moisture, because Ross also put water on his legs, which, this is just not a good thing.
That was a horrible idea.
Listen, I've never owned leather pants myself, but I can't imagine.
Nor have I.
Yeah. So,
but water seems like the worst option.
Yeah. So the powder, at least to soak it up. Okay. But Ross puts on the most insane amount of baby powder and then the most insane amount of lotion, and the scene where he's pulling them up with such force that he ends up slapping himself in the forehead is when I just lost it that day at your house. Because it was just like, oh my gosh, I cannot even imagine being Ross here. He's like, just... You know, even way before that, when he introduces to the friends what he wants to do, he comes in, he just shows up wearing the leather pants, and Chandler is like dying. Someone comment on the pants. Rachel's like, oh, I think they're very nice. Yeah, and of course Chandler's dying. Yeah. He's like, this is not what I'm looking for. And he's like, well, you know what? Ross is saying, I'm always going by this leather store, and I've really never owned a really good smelling pair of pants before. And I feel like part of this is totally just trolling Chandler too, because they just want him to just slip up and also, make fun of him. But I also think that this was genuine from Ross. I think he really did want these leather pants.
He definitely did. But they absolutely trolled Chandler with it. The same way that when... Phoebe was going through the different music instruction, he said, he's like, what an interesting way of teaching guitar. Some people might find it humorous, but I myself find it regular.
Yes. Yes.
But listen, we get back to the leather pants here.
Yes.
And my favorite line during this whole thing is when Joey goes, well, what color is it? He's like, what difference does that make? He's like, well, if they match the pants, you can make yourself a pair of paste pants and get the heck out of there.
Yeah, she won't know the difference. I'm like, what? What? And first of all, what?
And then it's like,
the pants were black. What kind of lotion?
Rachel's here. I gotta go. And just hangs up on him.
I've been putting fires out all over the place today. No, you haven't, Joey.
And I love how, like, we do this crazy, like, transition here from Ross in the bathroom talking to Joey to Rachel coming in to him just hanging up with that and immediately turning this entire sequence to Rachel wanting to tell Joey a secret. He's like, you're not supposed to be gossiping, because Rachel has now found out on the phone about Monica and Chandler.
Yes.
And so she's got to tell somebody. She's got to tell someone. She comes to tell Joey, and he's puts his hands over his ears. La, 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 I'm not listening. I'm not listening. La, la, la. And Chandler comes in after Rachel leaves and puts the chicken up in his face, and the chicken's squawking and like flapping its wings and doing all sorts of stuff. And then Joey opens his eyes and freaks out. That whole sequence is amazing.
It's so funny.
All the way from Ross to the paste pants to not being able to gossip to I'm not listening to the chicken.
Yes. There's so much that happened. Yeah, and just the fact that Rachel's picking up the phone, and of all the times, because now she's told everyone she's not going to gossip. So when she's hearing Chandler saying laundry, is that my new nickname? It's like she knows this is Chandler and Monica on the phone, and she has just overheard some juicy gossip. So yeah, this is great. I also love.
I mean, it's the juiciest gossip.
Oh yeah,
it is the biggest thing that she could possibly learn.
Yeah. So you just made that resolution at a very unopportune time. But then we immediately go back to Ross. Oh, this scene, I think, this whole Ross sequence is so great because, again, where you have this poor woman that Ross has now been in her bathroom for Elizabeth Hornswoggle's bathroom for like God knows how long, and she's like, are you okay in there? And he's finally is agreeing to come out, and he's saying, can you turn the lights off? And her reaction to this, Eric, I die every time. She's like, no. And just the way she looks around, she's like, let's just leave the lights on. And I'm thinking, okay. That's no kidding, girl. Good move here.
That is a reasonable answer. Like, it's like, you've been in there for a really long time. No one knows what's going on. This is our first date.
Yes.
No, we're going to leave them on. Wait, thank you very much.
Is this another coworker?
No. Wait, he met her at Central Park. He got her number.
Oh, it was Central Park. Okay, that's right. Sorry. Yeah. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, is this another? Yeah. I had a moment because Ross he goes down that road a lot.
He has done that a number of times.
But him then opening the door finally and just holding his pants in his hand and is saying, I had a problem. I'm like, this is like a little kid saying that. It was so funny. And but then the moment when he shows up back at Monica and Rachel's apartment, it just never stops with this sequence for me because him saying
Chandler can't make any jokes, and he's like, oh my God, I know. Like he can't say anything.
This actually happening right now at this moment. And Ross just walks in looking so disheveled. His hair is crazy. He's not wearing pants. He's holding the leather pants are all balled up. He has like the paste all over his face and all over his legs. He just looks absolutely insane. And he's like, this year was supposed to be great. Well, it's only the second day and I'm the loser with the stupid leather pants that don't even fit. And the whole group just comes over. They're like, no, you're not a loser. And Matt Perry, oh my gosh, he was almost breaking here. Like, I think they could play it into his, like, what he was going through at the moment, like his character, since he couldn't tell jokes, but he was dying, you could tell. And it's like, he just had to look away because then David Schwimmer is just saying, look at me. And when he says, look at me, it's just, it's so good. It's so funny. And then Monica finally gets him to calm down, showing him the picture that Ben drew of him. Look, he thinks you're a cowboy because of the leather pants. Yeah. And Ross saying, yeah, you know what? I'd make a good cowboy. Maybe I'll get some with tassels on it. It's like,
I like Joey. Hey there, partner. Like, it just does the little, like, yeah, you'd be a good cowboy.
And how he kind of like struts out of the room too. Oh,
yeah.
Gosh, David Schwimmer is so funny in this episode.
This leads us to David Schwimmer going in there, and Ross is gone, and then Monica is going to go do laundry, and so does Chandler, and then Phoebe is going to go try and find a jet, and this leaves us with Rachel and Joey by themselves, and she's like, well, you know, I won't tell you the secret. Mm-hmm. But if you find out by yourself,
it's not gossip.
Then it's not really a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So can you go get that thing off Chandler's nightstand for me? That book? No, right now.
Do you know something?
I love this little like back and forth. Do you know something? You don't know. You don't know.
Then I will
go Joey's
over
confident
and see the thing that I think that I know is the thing that I think that I know. You know.
And you know. Oh yeah, it's that sequence. There are so many sequences in this where it's less even about what's said or how it's said, but it's just the ping-ponging of one event to the next.
It's so
where it all flows perfectly.
It's almost like it's making me think back to that episode that we both also love, or the one where they're all waiting. Or they're trying to not be late. It's the one where Ross is having the work event and they're all trying to the one where nobody's ready. That's what it's called. And, and it's just so well orchestrated, and the timing is awesome. And I think that is really what makes this episode so great to me, because it's just nonstop. And, even Phoebe coming back in. So after she comes back because she couldn't find an unattended plane, apparently. Thank God.
Unfortunately.
It's because it was raining out. So that's what it was, because it was raining and she felt like, she'll roll the dice another day to find an unattended jet. And she comes back in, and that's when Joey and Rachel want to continue talking about what they've learned that they both know. So they leave together, and Phoebe's reaction is, I bet they're doing it.
Right.
Yeah. But then we have at the end, as I mentioned, Chandler finally unloading. He's like, you know what, Ross? Here's the $50. Phoebe, flying a jet, better make it a spaceship so they can take you back to your home planet. Tom Jones wants his pants back to Ross. And Hornswoggle, are you dating a character from Fraggle Rock? Which I really appreciate this reference to Fraggle Rock.
Love that reference. Yeah. Love that reference to Fraggle Rock.
So funny.
Great show. I mean, this episode is just a certified banger. Like, it is amazing. But we do have to move on to the next one.
Yes.
So, let's jump into Season 5, Episode 12, The One with Chandler's Work Laugh, where now, as we start this episode, Rachel is grilling Joey for details about Chandler and Monica. Ross finds out that Emily is getting married. Chandler has a work party where he and Monica can attend, and now he gets to introduce her to his boss, and they don't have to pretend to just be friends. And then Rachel takes a long lunch with Monica to try and figure some things out. So, what do you want to dive into here?
Well, I mean, the episode starts off by there's this conversation. They kind of go right back into Joey and Rachel talking about what they've learned about Monica and Chandler.
And this was the moment, by the way, that you're talking about, where Rachel could have said, Joey, is this, like, was that just a whole cover-up? Like, what is going on here?
It's almost like the writers, they're like, it was so ridiculous. Like, it was just, that was funny, but they didn't want to harp on it anymore.
I think that's 100%.
It really was. It's like they didn't want to really engage the friends in this thought that this was a real thing and really draw that out any longer. So that's fine. It's just it stuck out to me during this rewatch where I'm like, oh, it is weird that the friends didn't make a bigger deal out of that, because it's a pretty big statement to have made. Like
they did sell it as a one-off thing.
Yeah.
Like, this is not like a regular
but it also sounded like Monica was claiming that she has a sex addiction and she has these issues.
And was trying to get Joey back
Monica.
into yeah.
So
yeah.
I entice guys. So Joey is playing down really the Monica and Chandler relationship being a big deal, but Rachel wants to talk about it, and she's like, you don't know anything, do you? Well, I know one thing. They did it right here on the couch, because he can't answer any of the other questions that she has about, like, whether they're in love or any of the things that she would be asking that she really wants to ask Monica but can't. And she's kind of like, well, why haven't you asked Chandler about any of these things, right? And it's like, well, guys, he's not talking about this with Chandler. He just knows that they're hooking up, and he hasn't gone any deeper into that conversation. They haven't had a heart-to-heart, I guess, on that. So,
apparently not.
Yeah. So, then we also have Rachel's trying to get Monica to talk about Chandler, but she won't. So she's wanting to kind of talk about relationships, and she's not even feeding into this at all. Monica's totally sidestepping.
Monica's not even, she's not even coming close to this conversation.
No.
Like, implied that, like, I saw this guy at my, wherever, I forget where it was, dentist office that I thought was cute.
Yeah.
But I don't anymore. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
And then her reasoning for, I was calling him Mr. Bigot. He tells the most racist jokes. I'm like, Monica, that is the excuse.
Because Rachel comes out and just says it. She's like, listen, I know you're dating Chandler. And this is another subsequent scene where she just outs him, and she buries it. Yeah. Like, at that point, I think if you're Monica, just own it. Just own it. You think she's never going to find out ever? I know.
Now it's just weird. And
that was such a bizarre turn at that
strange.
point.
And then the fact that, when Rachel, she does end up just going over there. She's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna, interject myself right into the middle of, them hanging out at Chandler's house so that they know that I know. And as she walks into Chandler, she overhears Monica saying that she hates having to lie to Rachel. And, then she's realizing, oh, you know what? I guess I'll let her tell me in her own time. But then she knocks over the lamp. So then Monica comes racing out and is like, has this whole bizarre excuse about working for Chandler, and she's cleaning his room, and
I'm at my new work.
And then Chandler comes out at the end. He's like, wow, she's really gullible. And I'm thinking, no, that's you guys.
Well, it's like, we're now into this phase of, these are the worst lies. Like, we're going to make the most bizarre lies, and everyone's just going to believe them, even though Monica even has to know. Rachel's already said she knows.
Right.
So Monica's just trying to pull the wool over a little bit more. No. It's like, I feel like in reality, even if you were trying to keep it secret, you're not going anymore. Like, once somebody has outed the whole thing, you're at least looping them in. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe not.
I don't know. The whole thing is weird. Although then we also have Ross, as he finds out that Emily is getting married, he continues to lose it. I like how he then orders a scone just to smash it because he wants to smash something that is
British.
I guess so. That's British. And stupid scone. And
stupid British scone is what he says.
Stupid British scone. And, you know, him finally coming home after being out all night.
Well, hold on. Before we even jump into this whole thing, I'd like to let the record show we've now proven Ross, of all of them, has a cell phone.
Yes, that's right.
They are all in the apartment. Like, where are you? Where have you been? No one called his cell phone?
Yeah, because he called Joey from Elizabeth Hornswoggle's bathroom on his cell phone. So we saw Ross.
And he also was kicked out of the movie theater because he was talking loudly on his cell phone.
That's right.
So he has one. Of all of them, we have seen him with one more than once. So when he is out wandering the night.
Yeah. Maybe they tried to
no
call
one
him
calls?
and he didn't pick up.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's very strange. But
these are the reasons I say, like, do they have cell phones? Like, they should.
Well,
like historically, cell phones existed at this point, but I mean, they don't seem to use them all the time.
But him coming home and Joey realizing, hey, you were out all night. You hooked up with someone, didn't you? Who was it? Tell us. And then who walks in but Janice?
Oh my God.
Hey, you guys.
I know what you're thinking, but Chandler is in Yemen.
Yes, so she still thinks that Chandler is in Yemen. It would have been great if he was in the apartment when she arrived.
I know, but he wasn't there.
Yep. And, she says that she has needs and she can't wait forever. And she's like, yeah, take a moment before you judge me. Oh, nobody's judging you.
No.
And Phoebe's saying, you two would have very hairy children.
Yes. Although
I didn't think that's what you were going to say, but okay.
No. My favorite part from this whole thing is after Janice leaves and Joey is like, listen, this is our friend Ross. He obviously went crazy. He obviously lost his mind. And then Phoebe says, are you going to see her again? He's like, I am going to see her again. Damn it, Phoebe. Joey's trying so hard to keep Janice away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Joey was like, please do not bring this woman back into our lives. And Ross telling Joey and Phoebe that he really enjoys the focused attention that he's getting from Janice that are going out. Now they've gone out a couple times. He's obviously unloading like all this drama to her. He's trying to just, talk to her about, Emily and just everything that he's been through being on sabbatical and all the craziness. And
but Phoebe says, well, you don't need that. Like, you've got us. We're here for that. And the duck gets the nutter butter. And the duck gets the nutter butter.
Yeah, not getting any focused attention at all from Phoebe and Joey.
All.
They're just watching the birds race each other, which is funny. But then this next scene with Ross and Janice on the couch at Central Park where he's just continuing to complain and saying, man, can anything go right in my life? And she's like, Ross, we need to talk. I believe the sun has set on our day in the sun. You're a very sweet person, but I don't think I can take another second of your whining. It's like, wait, hold on. So, you, Janice, are ending things with me because I annoy you with my whining. Oh my God.
Yeah. I am too whiny for you. Well, yeah. Oh my. And this is a scared straight situation for Ross. Mm-hmm. You okay? I am now.
I am now. Because he realizes, if Janice is complaining that I'm too whiny, then I have really lost my mind. So this is an eye-opening moment for him which I appreciated. And
I love the exit.
Oh,
which is
me
like,
too.
hey, Joey. Well, I guess that's 2 out of 3. Joey.
And her laugh. Yeah. She just cackles.
And she walks out and his eyes bug out of his head like, oh my God, that's me. I'm next.
Yep.
Yeah.
We
I
never
would have
get
loved
there.
to see them do that. They never did
know.
it. They never sealed all 3, but that would have
Yeah.
been funny.
We do get more of Janice, but not hooking up with anyone else. But I also do appreciate, and part of me wonders if this entire Janice thing was as a plot device for then this last scene where Ross is confessing to Chandler that he hooked up with Janice. And he's like, Chandler is cracking up when he tells him. Just die. He's like, why would you do that type thing? And Ross is like, oh, so you're not mad? And he's thinking, wait. Because he's thinking, well, you broke
you don't
like
you
a
don't
bro-
date
I broke
people
a
as
bro
exes
code.
or,
Yeah.
or people they might date or
people that
family
related
members.
To. Yeah. And that's when he realizes,
I am mad.
I am mad. But I'm going to forgive you because that is what friends do. And I want you to remember that I forgave you. And I let you live here rent free. And I gave you, when he's counting his money, he's like $27. And you know what? I think we should write this down. Let's write it down. Let's write
it down.
Let's
write it
document
down.
this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, he's thinking, okay, let me now put this in my back pocket because
Yep.
he knew that it's going to come
need
out
it.
pretty soon, that Ross is going to find out. So, yeah.
Yep, you're going to need that. And now, the funny thing is, this episode is all called The One with Chandler's Work Laugh, and we haven't talked about that at all.
We have not.
Where Monica is essentially going to Chandler's work. They've got some party. Well, what's this party for? Oh, we had extra alcohol laying around from the Christmas party. Okay.
Yeah.
So they're just having a party.
Uh-huh.
She's there, and essentially Chandler's got this bizarre laugh that he does whenever the boss tells a joke. Mm-hmm. And so
something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And so now he's like, oh, you're going to want to create one of those if you're going to make it through this party. Mm-hmm. So then Monica comes up with one, which is so much worse. It's the most annoying thing ever. Oh, God. It's awful.
It's very loud and very,
I'll say this.
Yeah.
Like, when it comes to this whole thing, Monica, whether they're playing tennis or they're at the dinner party, is constantly saying things like, I don't want to be around this Chandler, this guy that's just a suck up to the boss. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking, well, Monica, at your work, you are the boss.
Yeah.
So do you understand the environment that you need to be in when you have a supervisor?
I mean, she must still have someone that she reports to. Like, there's.
I don't know.
I mean,
maybe
she's the head chef, but she still has.
She is the head chef.
There's still someone else that she reports to, I imagine. But
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
But that being said, she gets to make all the calls in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And it's her restaurant essentially, since she's the head chef.
Yeah, Monica,
and Chandler is working in corporate America where he's got to say good things to the boss all the time. Otherwise, it goes sideways.
Yeah. And these relationships are really important when you're in that type of environment. And for Monica to just be, acting
like on a whim, you've just met this guy. Chandler's saying, hey, can we lose a game in tennis? Can we throw this game?
The tennis
And
scene.
she's like, no, not going to do it. When she's at the dinner and it's like, listen, I'm not going to come around these things anymore because I don't like this guy. So he tries to not laugh at a joke and it's
immediately
painful.
Backfires. Yeah.
Immediately. Mm-hmm. And she sees it.
Yeah.
And I hope at that moment, we never see that again, but I hope at that moment Monica goes, oh, I get it.
And it's not
and we go on from there.
Yeah, he's not doing anything crazy. It's like laughing at his boss's jokes. It's not that absurd. It's just...
It's not that absurd. And throwing a game of tennis, that's fine.
And even
that's
like
fine.
These people are much older than you two. If anything, you just don't want to like give them like kill these people. Like it was just really, really brutal. I'll take it down to 95%, but that's the best I can do. It's like, Monica, oh my gosh, that was so hard to watch. I just felt like she was just being not only a bad partner in crime here, but just like not a good friend either. It was just really bad.
Well, that's what I was getting to. Like, I just feel like in these situations, Monica's not even being a good friend.
No.
Like if he invited Rachel or Phoebe to go with him, they would have played along.
They would have been better. Yeah. 100%.
But Monica is his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she's got to figure it out, because whatever she's trying to pull there isn't working.
Yeah, she tried
and like, you're going to go to some of these events again, whether you want to or not. And you got to figure that out, because that was crazy.
Yeah, it's like she tried to frame it as like she was standing on her values and like didn't want to be fake.
Her values of the values of like
not wanting.
I'm a competitor and I will win everything.
Yeah,
that's the value that she has.
And I'm just gonna be.
And I don't buy that.
My 100% like authentic me, no matter who it takes down in the way. It's like, okay, that's not good. That's not good.
No. Well, now we're going to jump into our IMDb rating segment of our podcast, where we talk about our favorite and least favorite characters and our ratings versus your rankings as found on imdb.com. I'm going to start since you went first last time. I think I know who your favorite character is going to be here, but I'm going to go with Joey.
Okay.
And so I love all the sequences with Joey and Ross on the phone with the leather pants. I love the scenes then that immediately follow with Joey and Rachel trying to, go through, the learning of what's going on and how Joey's trying to still hold her off a little bit. Ross is great.
Yeah.
Ross is great in this episode. All the resolutions episode for sure. He is definitely annoying in the Janice section of this. And I just felt like Joey rang true in that first scene where Rachel's just grilling him for details. He's like, I don't have any details.
I don't.
Like, nah, they're just
know anything,
they're doing stuff. No, I don't know anything. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So yeah, Joey is my favorite, and I will roll right through this and say, shouldn't be a secret after the last, few minutes. Yeah. Monica's my least favorite character here too.
Same.
Yeah. It just is.
Yeah. It's like well, first of all, in the resolutions one, she was actually, I don't even think we mentioned her. I'm realizing.
That's because her resolution was not named at the beginning with everybody else. It was named after. It was I'm going to take pictures.
Yeah.
And that showed up like twice.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah, where she was trying to blind Ben and then, just take pictures. It lifted right out. And so she just wasn't as much of a key character in that one. And then just being way too over competitive and insane and not cool toward in Chandler's work environment. That's just not an okay thing to do.
No.
With someone's career on the line. Like that's not good. And then you have but listen, so Monica, yeah, we can both agree this isn't looking good for Monica. I mean, the tennis scene was kind of funny, but it was
funny, but
not good.
It's
and then you had actually, I'll just leave it at that. But my favorite character was Ross with the leather pants.
Get out.
Obviously. And then I do think the whole thing, I always love a good Janice sequence as well. And so them bringing back Janice to have dated Ross is so funny, and the idea of her actually being annoyed with him is perfect too, because it just goes to show how insane he's gotten if he is in annoying Janice. It was just such a great device for them to use as writers. It's like, how can we really convey that everyone is sick of how annoying Ross is? Oh, it's by having Janice make that clear.
Well, and they're going to bring Janice in every season, at least for one episode,
So
I'm pretty
good.
sure. And they should, because she's great.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to assume that you are going to, like me, give all the resolutions the higher score.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to start with Chandler's work laugh then, go the opposite direction.
Yep.
I'm giving that an 8.3.
Okay.
I feel like that is better than some of the weaker episodes by a pretty good margin, but not great. So I'm going low 8s, 8.3.
Okay.
How about you?
I gave that one an 8.9.
Oh, wow.
Because, listen, it's just, I think it's because Ross and Janice, I just really think that whole storyline is hilarious and random. You don't even see it coming, too. It's like Janice just, her appearing totally just like blindsides you. If you haven't seen this episode before, it seems to just come out of nowhere, which is great.
I don't put that at all on the same level as the sandwich or the leather pants. That's like not even close to the same level as funny to me.
Yeah. So, okay. Hey. And then,
but that's my opinion.
But then you have also just Joey and Chandler and Monica, or rather Rachel, finding out about Chandler and Monica.
About the new work.
And her trying to, her new work, and like just all of those conversations, and Rachel running around like trying to figure out what's going on and talk to Joey about it is just really funny. And I like that it's sort of moving us all toward what we know is going to be coming, where it's like everyone finds out, and then it's just really funny. So I really like this one a lot. So I was very close to even giving this one a 9, even though I find the title of the episode, the work laugh part, is probably like, it's funny, but it's the least funny part of this episode, in my opinion. Now, Eric,
it's the least favorite part, but at the same time, it probably takes up most of that episode.
Yeah.
It is the main story in that episode.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I could see how, I understand your rating. I'm very interested to hear what the people say for that one.
Anyway, now this next one.
Listen, I gotta say, I know that I actually haven't used up this score yet. I know that you've used the score once before, but I'm giving the one with all the resolutions a 10. I'm just saying it.
A 10.
I love it. It's my favorite. I love this episode so much. So I'm giving this one a 10.
Very interesting.
It's a perfect score. I don't think it probably is not going to rate a 10 with the people, but
Nothing will rate a 10. Nothing will ever rate a 10.
It could get mid-9s. No, you're right. It's not. But I feel like it could get mid-9s or at least low 9s.
I mean, if you get into 9.2, 9.3 territory, you are like peak episodes.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving it a 10.
I gave this a 10 as well.
You did? Nice.
I did. I gave this a 10 as well. The other one that I rated a 10 was the one with the embryos.
Yes.
Which was the one with the contest.
Yes.
Where the guys win the apartment and everything. And I feel like this might even be a little better than that.
I know.
But they're real close next to each other. The difference is the weaker scenes in the one with all the resolutions are the ones where Phoebe is teaching Joey how to play guitar.
Yeah.
And the weaker scenes in the one with all the embryos is the ones where, again, it's Phoebe, but Phoebe is at the doctor's office with Frank Jr. and Alice going through the procedures.
And I prefer the ones with Joey. Yeah.
So both are very similar. Mm-hmm. but I'm putting them both right up there. I went back and forth between 10 and 9.9 just to knock it down a little, but I stood on 10 as well.
That's great.
So I love it. I think it's a great episode.
Let's see what.
Now, with that said,
yeah,
I do have the ratings from the people. Chandler's work laugh gets an 8.1.
Oh, oh man, you were close. Yeah,
I'm right.
Yeah,
I was pretty close on
but
it.
still a really good score.
It's a decent score. It's not a great score, but it's okay. It's in the 8s. All the resolutions gets a 9.0.
Oh, okay. All right. So not quite as not quite as high as
So other 9.0s that have been given, there's been a few of them recently. So the one with Ross's sandwich also got a 9.
Yep, okay.
The one with all the Thanksgiving flashbacks that we debated what a flashback was. That got a 9. The one with Ross's wedding part 2, where he says the wrong name, that got a 9.1. Those are the most recent in the 9s.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But like, there's going to be people like you and me that put down 10 to push that up over 9.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no problem. Love it.
So funny.
Great episode.
And we will also agree here officially that a flashback does not need to have been shown in a previous episode. It's just a flashback.
I will refer to the others as highlights going forward.
A highlight reel. Yes, because a
flashback
is just a scene from the past.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for listening to the We Run on Reruns podcast. Please check us out on all our socials, Instagram, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate all the support we are seeing there. Also, again, check out our website, werunonreruns.com, where you can find full episodes of all these podcasts. Not to mention, you can find them on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, as well as your other favorite podcast players. For Amanda, this is Eric. Enjoy watching Season 5 of Friends, episodes 13 and 14 for next time. Happy rerunning, everybody.
See you later, guys.